worlds for the sake of a lot of my friends and family. At least those of us that care about first-person shooters. I'm really excited about this. I'm so pumped about this. I was obsessed with Fallout for a while, and everything that I've seen of Outer Worlds is everything that we should have asked of Bethesda, but didn't know how to articulate. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. There we go. On. Okay. I love this propaganda. It's just gorgeous.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny.
It says on that flyer, full employment not guaranteed. That's not worrying. I like how all of these are security cameras. Phineas Vernon Wells. Okay.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
I wonder if we can meet those people. Okay, so now we're going to create our character. Now this character creation kit is divided by attributes, skills, aptitude, appearance, name, and summary. Oh, I suppose that's steps along the way. Okay, so the character I'll be making is the same person that I make with every game that I make. Her name's gonna be Nadia or Rory, we'll see. And I really want her to excel with smarts and charm, I think. I want her to be a very clever person. So we'll keep strength average. We'll bump up dexterity because that helps with lockpick. We'll bump up intelligence and perception. We've got 3 points left, so we'll put that in. Let's see.
Charismatic enough to give the chairman a run for his bits.
Interesting. Yeah, you know, and I'm honestly, well, what kind of temperament do we have? We have good, high, and oh, that's like health regeneration. Interesting. So I think I'm gonna keep
charismatic enough to give the chairman a run for his bits.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have her be very charismatic. Let's do next. Let's look at skills. So we have 2 points available that we can put into skills. Let's see here. Oh, lockpick is down here. Oh, but dialogue is right here too. So let's put one in there.
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
Probably. And then let's put one into stealth.
If you wanted to steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony.
There you go. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to next. Okay, so we've got a bunch of different aptitudes here. I'm not going to read through all of them because I suspect that that is something that you guys will want to figure out yourself. But let's see, what can I be? So there's just a generic colonist. There's a beverage service technician, a bureaucrat. That's interesting. Cashier. That'd be fun. Construction. Elevator operations. I love that. Factory worker. Former dirt. Oh, like gardening. Okay. Interesting. There's a food additive tester, and a janitor, and a tossball team mascot. That's funny. A medical technician, a safety inspector, a scientist assistant. Ooh, and you can level up, it looks like. Cleaned out enough test tubes. And a sous chef. Let's go with a medical technician. Gives me an aptitude bonus of medical +1. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so let's select this guy. A physician?
Not many of you left.
Oh, interesting. We'll keep it at female. Let's see. Oh gosh, there's a lot of options. Okay, so let's look through some of the different presets for creating your character here. Cute. Interesting. I like this. Okay, I think we're gonna work with this preset. There's a bunch of different skin tones. Interesting. So all of these, like, there isn't like species difference or anything in this game. It's all humanoid, junk. Let's go with a nice middle ground. And for eye color, interesting. Oh, those are fun. Okay, this is fun. This is like fun, different colors. Ooh, it's spoopy. Ooh, I like that too. And there's no zoom button or anything. I like that. I think I might come back to that. It doesn't look half bad either. Yeah, let's go back to pink, because why the hell not? I like it. We'll see. Maybe we'll come back. So brow horizontal, what does that do? Is it something that changes right here? It's imperceptible. So let's see, brow forward. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Brow vertical. Okay, so it's like how lowered your brow is. Eye horizontal. Okay, so it brings it closer or further away, right? Let's see what looks best. I like the eyes further apart. I think it gives it a more even feeling. And we'll bump up eye size a little bit because it always looks better in dialogue. Eye vertical. Well, what does it look like? Okay, so I've heard that it looks more childlike if you put it down towards the center, so we'll just keep it down. And then I think the jaw looks fine. Mouth size is fine. I like the nose size. I think it's proportionate to the face. And, oh, there's a bunch of different cheek settings. They honestly both look good. That's one thing that I've learned to appreciate about this game so far is how beautiful all of the presets are. Like, you can't really build anything that's ugly. Which I think was, I'm sure, their goal, you know. I've spent like 10 minutes in this character builder, but there's so many presets. Ooh, look at all these different hairstyles. Damn, that hair looks so good. See, this is what we should have been expecting from Bethesda all this time. All this time. I really like that. That's pretty. Okay, that's like a braid. Love it. I think it would be easier to see if we could switch up the hair colors. Ooh, there's like blue. Like that. I like it a lot. There's like purple. That looks really good with the eyes too, the purple. But I think we're gonna look at blue. Maybe. Let's look through all the colors. I'm a color whore. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with blue. That looked gorgeous. Be nice if the background was a little bit easier to see. Okay, so let's look through some of the different hair. See, look at all that. That's crazy. That's way better than we ever got in Fallout. Oh. It's like a little man bun kind of a deal. This is almost more gray. I might need to take a double look at this blue color. Okay. So, ooh, that's cute. That's cute. You know, that's actually very similar to what my character's hairstyle was in Red Dead Redemption. But I think this one's the best, definitely. And you know, let's pick a color that works with our eyes a little bit better. Like our eye color. That's more green. That's definitely green. Wait, oh, this is way more purpley though. So let's have it be purple. Eyebrow style. I just want him as thick and juicy as possible. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Okay. And we'll go ahead and do index on the facial hair. And then let's look at features. Oh, so there's a bunch of different makeup. That's kind of cool. Ooh, what thus is das? That's cool. It's like a gilded look. Not very subtle, but I like it. Oh gosh. This is all really cool. Oh, I like that. That's a little bit more subtle. That's not makeup, that's just skin. But that's fine. Interesting. And you can't change the color of the makeup, which does kind of limit your options a little bit, honestly. I like this, but I'm not a fan of the lips. So let's see, is there anything else that we can use to make this character a little bit more distinguished? You know, I think let's just go ahead and go for, I like that. Let's go ahead and just go for a blank face. And we don't need any dirt or scar. And there's, in my head, they're a younger person. Let's name them Nadia. I do wish that they said your name like in Fallout, but that's okay. They don't need to do that. It was kind of unnecessary because it was only Codsworth that ever said it anyways, so it's fine. So we've got our summary here. We're not very strong. We're like fair at dexterity. We're rather intelligent, rather perceptive, very charismatic, and kind of an average temperament. And then we are a medical technician. I'm happy with this. I like this character build.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Okay, so that's the government or something.
Initiate skip jump.
Or maybe police.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. It drives.
Shit.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
Interesting.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
So, similar backstory to the Sole Survivor, right? You've got somebody who is frozen for a long period of time, 70 years in this case. But, you know, in the Fallout universe, they would often believe the Sole Survivor, that they had
Can you hear me?
been a
Is
vault
this thing
dweller.
working? Ah, there you are.
We'll see
Now,
if people
where were
believe
we?
this
Oh,
here.
yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure.
He sounds like
I've
a
also
character.
outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
You got it, dude. Okay, so some kind of little escape shuttle.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by.
We crashed.
What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
Oh my god.
Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
We can't
Hawthorne
move his
won't mind
body.
you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Yeah. No shit. Okay. Okay. Cool. Aw. Hey, can I hit you? No, I can't hit you. Okay. Really basic controls. Where do I go? Okay. Oh shit. Okay, two little pointers over there. Reno. Whoops. Okay. Take. There we go. Anything in there? No? Okay, and that's how we... So let's go ahead and save really quick. Please excuse me, by the way, I've got a bad cold that's plaguing me. Okay, let's go check out those noises. I don't have any weapons, so I guess we'll just, have to see how this works out. Okay. And I guess I'm in this tall grass, so... The awareness meter over enemy heads tells you if they're unaware, suspicious, investigating, or alerted. Okay. Okay, let's stay close here. No. No. Yeah, no need to come after us. Wait. Can I pick this up? No. Okie doke. Oh. Okay. See you. I was worried about falling there for a second. Whoa, what's that sound? Whoa!
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay. Still can't pick that up. These little rats sure are cute. Whoa, that's quite a drop. I guess... Oh, maybe they want me to learn how to... Whoa. I heard someone cough. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, jeez. Okay. So I'm gonna use L1 to use an inhaler. Cool. Still crouching.
Hey, you. Come here.
Okay.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Okay, I've got a medical, so I'll say sit still, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Okay. What happened?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean,
What?
What are the odds of that, right?
Yeah.
Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Okay. Okay, so we can be blunt and we can ask more questions. Yeah, what were you doing
Investigating
out
an
here?
illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is.
Oh, they're
Some hull
investigating
had
us.
grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Yeah. So we can persuade, lie, or intimidate. Yeah, I'll just pop
Yeah,
out.
okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All
Gained light
Spacer's Choice
ammo,
weapons are
light
now 30% less
ammo.
likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am? Do you know anything about the Hope? Yeah,
You
where
hit
am
your
I?
head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Pretty place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay. It's kind of weird how he talks like he's like a walking advertisement or something. Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay. I guess that's the end of the conversation. And I've got a gun now. R2 is attack. Cool. Pick up a mag pick. 3 sliced bread. Just some food on the ground. Anything back here? Nope. Okay. Oh, I guess I need to...
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, there's something out there. Oh shit. Okay, tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation, or TTD, button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. So it's kind of like AP from Fallout, and it's kind of like Bats. That's cool. Hold X. Alright. Oh gosh, I hope I don't have to fight anything. Oh no. Nope. Ooh. Marauder. Oh god. There we go. Ugh. Ah! Okay, I forgot how to do the time dilation thing. Oh god. Okay, so double jump is jump backward. Cool. I wonder how you do the time dilation. You have a new item! View it in the inventory. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So this is the map. Let's take a look at the journal really quick. So we've got our quests here. That's pretty cool. We can also sort by quest type. So there's by location or region. There's by newest. Alphabetical. That's pretty cool. I like that. The smuggler took your meeting location a bit too literally. Guess that means his ship is yours now, if you can find it. Oh, codex. Interesting. Okay, so kind of tells you the basics of how to do everything. Oh, cool. So I will look for, where does it say time dilation? That's not gonna be it. Oh, there's like reputations and stuff. That's pretty cool. There we go. Time dilation. It just says, oh, it's R1. Okay, cool. Location hits. Hitting enemies is in different locations during TTD maims or cripples their body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Interesting. While in time dilation, you can also look at a character to scan and gather information about them. You can see their level, health, faction, armor rating, as well as the tactics they prefer to use, their strengths, and their weaknesses. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then there's stealth. Companions. Companion wants to talk. Oh, and they'll have like a little ellipses above their head. That's cool. And then there's symbols here. Yeah, I'm just going to take it one thing at a time. Okay. Oh, weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by navigating to the weapon, then selecting the weapon slot on the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with an engineering skill can also repair weapons on this screen as well. Pretty nifty. Very cool. We've got 2 sabers. I don't know what from, but okay, so we've got a little light pistol here. Let's equip it. Let's equip that other one. And then, okay, armor management. To wear armor or helmet item, navigate to the item and then select it. Duh. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, compare, tag them as junk, drop them. Okay, cool. So we've only got 1 bit of armor right now. We've got some Adreno. I'm guessing, yeah, that's basically a stim pack. So injectable healing enhancer lasts 2 seconds. And we got some pre-sliced bread. It doesn't look like there's hunger in this game, so we'll just use it to improve health, I guess, when we're out of everything else. Tartarus sauce. Real atmospheric contaminants made from Tartarus. Cool. It's weird that they would name a planet Tartarus. So there's 11 emergency inhalers. And then there's the injectable one. Interesting. There's modifications. So we can make modifications to our weapons and armor. There's 1 mag pick. And it's a tool used to pick locks. So it's just a lock pick. Quests, junk. Interesting. Okay, so let's move over to character. And we've already got this stuff. It's just, ooh, perks. Interesting. Okay, so this one boosts base health. That one boosts tactical time dilation meter max. Oh, so like it doesn't last for that long, so you would have to improve, kind of like in Legend of Zelda with the stamina containers. That one boosts damage done when alone in a party. I'll probably be traveling with a companion when I eventually get one, so I don't know what the point of getting that would be. This one boosts walking speed. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, boost sprint speed. Oh, interesting. Okay, helps with armor and weapon damage. And then precision, this is plus 15% companion critical chance. And then you have a plus 5 base armor rating. 100% additional ammo and 100% additional consumable. That one sounds pretty good. Pretty fucking good. That one increases your maximum carrying capacity. Plus 50% tactical time dilation recharge rate. Oh, and you can unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. I'll need that. And then a 50% XP from companion kills. That sounds nice, but I can't imagine needing it for a while. 20% down vendor prices. That's cool. Okay. We've got all our stats here, and we've got our reputations. That's interesting. So there's reputations on Groundbreaker, pretty neutral. The description is it's a former colony ship turned space station, and Groundbreaker is the only township in the system operating outside of the board's control. And the Groundbreaker's crew are led by engineer turned captain Junlei Tennyson, and they are fiercely protective of their independence. Okay, and this one is Icon class. The Icon class are a group of survivalists living in the ruins of Amber Heights on Monarch. Led by Graham Bryant, a staunch philosophist, they hope to one day tear down the corporate establishment that they believe has brought the colony to the brink of death. Okay. There's Monarch Stellar Industries. Once a loyal board-owned corporation, Monarch Stellar Industries split off to become their own private entity under the leadership of Sanjor Nandi. Espousing worker-centric rights and democratic ideals, Sanjar seeks to bring his own brand of freedom to the rest of Halcyon. Interesting. And then there's Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Sublight is a network of salvagers with business ties to, quote, transportation and, quote, waste disposal. A tangled web of contractors and secretive vice presidents make up their official hierarchy, leaving no one to speak on the record about Sublight's more legally dubious activities. Cool. And then there's the board. The Halcyon Holdings Board of Directors, is a group of CEOs from each of Halcyon's founding companies. Under the leadership of Chairman Rockwell, the CEO of Universal Defense Logistics, the board institutes policy and law throughout the Halcyon colony. Okay, so these are all primary factions, and then it looks like there's secondary factions that we haven't learned about yet. Oh, they killed Sprat. I found a new weapon! The weapon switch button allows you to rotate between weapons you have. Okay. So... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, let's just pick that up. I don't know how to switch up weapons, so that should be interesting. I guess I'll just have to manually go to the inventory every time I want to do that. Alright, let's not crouch forward. So there's a mock apple, some bananas, some more mag picks, that's good. Okay, so we can hack and pick locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Pretty sweet. Okay. Telescoping staff. take it. What's that? Ooh, shoot! Take that. And, oh, that. And that. Fish sticks. Is there fish on this planet? Okay. So, let's go ahead and stay crouched, because, this is the wilderness. And I'm scared. Okay. Marauder. Let's get closer. So he just walked over there. Interesting. Can I stealth attack? Does my stealth have to be a certain level? I bet it does. I bet it does. Let's walk around. So I can't sneak attack or anything. Let's just get him in the head. Huh? There. Oh, shit.
Thank you. Hey!
Hold on! I'm not good at this game yet. Nice. What? Oh god, it's gonna take me forever to clear the... Okay. Cool. So we've got a bunch of... Actually, we just got a bunch of stuff. So let's look at this. This does 54 damage. And this does 73 damage. There's a light pistol. Is this the same? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, alright. I guess that's that. I wonder if I should be looking over there. I'm not gonna, but I probably should be. I think I hear something. Do I see something with my eyes? Yeah. Interesting. Oh, there's one. There's Lieutenant Mercer and Private Kimball. Okay. They've got names, so I'm not gonna shoot them. Excuse me. Alright, hey guys. What's up?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just a landing violation, let it go. So I heard. I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave. I've already dealt with a few of these marauders. Not impressed. Let's say
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
So you're scared. Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge? Or we could lie and say, I bet you could get those marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is, and then intimidate. Guess I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Yeah, you back down?
Sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Oh, that's funny.
One down.
Okay. Ah! I'm having a hard time, you guys. I'm not doing well. Here's another saber. And there is, ooh, new animal. Looks like a canid feral, so some kind of wild dog. Okay. I don't see anything else, so I guess let's go ahead and head up to the ship. Hope there's nothing
Please be
waiting for us.
informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Oh, I'm not here to plunder the ship. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, let's check this out.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. Let's calm
I
down.
detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence.
Okay.
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look at those eyes. Oh, you realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Okay. Is this Hawthorne's
This
ship?
vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Okay. Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I don't want to, tell her that we killed him. I feel
I
like that's
deduce
a
from
bad
the tone
move.
of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Yeah. He met my escape pod all right.
I
Head
understand.
first.
I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's
Well
fine.
done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
She's smiling.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Oh, okay. And we can use our engineering to say, I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity
Okay.
power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah. I got you.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay. Okay, so, ooh, we've got some perk points. Let's check it out. You've been promoted, level up. Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be the upper management material in no time. That's pretty sick. Anti-Cleo management training, skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a care skill, such as melee, improves all the specialized skill in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills, up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and the skill's passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Cool. Okay. So we've got 10 points that we can put towards everything. Interesting. Okay, so leadership affects companion health. Tech affects knowledge of bodies, tools, and the universe. And it helps with medical, engineering, and science skills up to 50 points each. And then I can specialize after that. And then stealth helps with my ability to get through and around security. We've got dialogue, which improves my ability to talk to the NPCs both in and out of combat. I like that. I think I want to put an extra point. You're really drunk right now? Okay, go upstairs. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. So I like dialogue. I'm gonna put 5 points in.
Who are you talking to? I'm drunk as fuck.
Okay.
Do we have any more alcohol?
No. Let's see. Defense will improve your ability to avoid damage. Let's go ahead and put some in because I'm not the most gifted, honestly, with all this. Let's go ahead and apply. Let's accept. Combat dialogue abilities. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated.
Give me the other half
Oh,
of the grinder.
interesting. Okay.
We owe Lynette a few dollars for this. I told her I'd pay her back tomorrow.
Okay. We've got perks. Shush. Shush. So we've got perks. Welcome to perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Cool. Okay. So we've got 1 perk point. Let's go ahead and put that right into carrying capacity. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Seems like a smart choice. I think we're good. Okay.
Is it good?
It's very good. This game is delightful. So,
What is the blue bar for? Is that like mana?
okay, so we've got a couple of bars up in the
If your
corner.
equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Nice. Thanks, Ada. Alright, so we've got so much to learn here. The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon and or armor item that you want to work on. Then choose what you want to do with it. Repair, break it down, modify it, or tinker it to upgrade it. Cool. So, we've got some, like, kind of more useless items. I don't honestly do a whole lot of melee. So I don't necessarily see the saber ending up being super let's just say helpful.
Who are you talking to, though?
I'm just describing the what I'm going through
To who?
to the viewers.
I don't see any viewers. How many viewers do you have?
I'm uploading it to YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I'll be able to go over it later and be like, wow, I was such an asshole. I didn't know shit about this game. Didn't know shit. So we can compare, but what I want to do is I want to break it down. I guess I will look at it later though. I don't really need to do a whole lot. So let's go ahead and explore the ship really quick. We can climb this ladder. Oh, we have to actually move upwards. Okay. What's this? That's not a...
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself. Right before he died.
Aw. Yeah, he died. Anyways, moving on.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Okay, so the replacement regulator, okay, requires...
If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one.
Cool. Let's see... Oh. Let's see what's going on up here.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay. Here's the mess hall. And these cabinets, you can't open them up. That's interesting. You can't pick up plates and stuff like you can in Fallout, which, to be fair, like, nobody ever used those plates
I
for anything.
suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No,
Jesse's
really.
back tonight. That's okay. Alright. Let's take a look at... Okay, so this is probably...
These are the crew's quarters.
Yeah.
Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Aw, she's not taking it very well.
After you left, I had a whiskey sour.
Why did you have a whiskey sour?
Because it was the same price. I wanted whiskey.
Oh, so stupid.
But then the bartender was like...
And we're back where we were.
was talking about how much I love Jameson, and the bartender's like, well, have you had this Jameson private selection yet? And I was like, no, I've never heard of that. And he goes, oh, well, he was like, do you like IPAs or do you like stouts?
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
So I actually bought 2 drinks.
I don't have a job.
I do have a job.
Really? After I patched up your friend, and we can also lie? And then we can attack them. Let's not attack. Let's go ahead and manipulate them.
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater.
Okay.
Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. That's fine. Okay, so it's time for us to get going. Let's take a look at our map really quick. So we need to go over to Edgewater. Cool.
Oh shit, Lydia. Oh my god. Lydia. Dad. The dad
Yeah.
is playing
Yeah.
He's live streaming. He's playing. Look at me.
Graveyard. Death Stranded. Dad is playing Death Stranded right now. If you guys.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranded. Death is Stranded. Hey, what is
Damn,
up?
marauders are out of control. Not just anyone has chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
Oh, 4 whole forms. Oh my god. Okay. We really need to boost our movement speed. This is hell. This is hell for me right now. I can see it from here. So we'll be there soon.
Smell.
God damn it. One more. Okay. All enemies have weak spots that inflict extra damage when hit. On humans, shots to the head are extra harmful. I didn't read the rest of that, but that's fine. I guess I didn't need to know anything about that. Dervish Mist. Okay, cool. Oh, there was a body over here. Come on. Why can't I loot him? Okay, whatever. That's fine. I'm not wasting time on that. Ooh! Wow! Oh, wow! Oh, gosh! Hey, honey, look at this. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Oh, what's that? I wonder what that is. But we'll find out. And from what I understand, this is like just one of the planets in the game. Oh, there's people here. Don't.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Hi.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Just passing through. My pod crashed in the hills back there, and how do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. I never got your name. I'm Nadia. And then, oh, I can also pass as Alex Hawthorne. Sorry, guys. Is that why you've got yourself a pair of armed guards? Yeah.
I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows.
Right. You're telling me there's cannibals out there? Yeah.
Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society?
That reminds me of in Harry Potter when Hermione it's like, we could be killed or worse, expelled. If you've got a marauder problem, I could take care of it. I never got your name.
Pleased to
I'm
make
Nadia.
your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Gross.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator? Looking to make a little money while I'm here. This place looks like it's falling to pieces. That's rude. Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger. Well, I'm not going to insult him. I don't want any of the... I want to, like, go through all of these, honestly. Let's see about, side quests.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
That's a system, alright. You want me to collect what's owed you? I can do that. You're making people pay for their own graves. Why can't you collect these fees yourself? And let me ask you about something else. You're making people pay for their own...
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Oh, cool. Why can't you figure out...
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay. Why?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
No, you fucking tell me why. Okay, how do I
Conrad's
find
got
them?
a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery.
Okay.
You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There's something else I
Yeah?
wanted to ask you. This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Yeah, but you're being treated inhumanely, clearly. You're not worried about falling sick? How long have you been a junior in humor, gravedigger, or whatever?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been a gravedigger?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
So, bodies have been going missing.
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice.
Wait, what?
Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Alright.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Jesus.
Flesh-gnawing, marrow-sipping creatures of pure depravity they are. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay.
Okay. Well, whatever, I guess. Quest tracker displays objectives. And I already know that I can change my quest. Oh, that's steel. I don't want to steal that. Is there anything else I can talk to or interact with? What is this? It's like... Okay. Oh, hey. What are you? Oh my god, those are flowers. My vision is terrible. So this is Edgewater. It's kind of like Diamond City, you know? Same kind of small, big town vibes, you know? That was me sniffing. I don't know if you can hear my neighbors. Edgewater discovered 600 XP. Let's put that gun away. Okay. Well, sick. Where do I start? Okay, let's just check this alley really quick. Some cool mushrooms here. What is this? Oh, it's just like random shit. Cool. Wait. Okay. Excuse me, so I just picked up a weapon modification. I can equip that later. And it says, Anna, your mother passed away from plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site across the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest, say my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It wasn't hard enough in the end. Love, Dad. Wild! Who is that? I don't know. Oh. Trino, what is this? And it's another mod! Whoa! Okay. Well, this alley has been very productive.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Jesus. Can I go in this building?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
What?
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
I don't know why it takes out my gun when I'm just talking to her. Like, watch.
Spacer's
like,
choice
why?
takes care of its own.
What the fuck? Stop! Okay. What's up? Oh, this is gonna be a
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
I go where I want.
Hey, keep it down. That kind of talk's bound to put sights on the both of us.
What?
I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Well, the only people who can see us are in here. Make it sound like I'm being watched. Yeah, what the fuck?
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths.
What?
Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Got some training.
Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need
That's
help.
kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Can't blame yourself because you felt sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Excuse me again. Alright. Peace out. Excuse me. Okay, so there's like fucking rats running around. Is this stealing? Yes, it is. Oh, but they're dead. Oh, they're all dead. Just gonna take that. Don't mind. I don't know what a joint actuator is, but it's fine. Shut up, sick bitch.
Serves you right, dissident. Something's not right.
What? Alright.
Waste company ammo. I just earned a fine bonus.
Oh, is she shooting the... Okay. So she only attacks them but if they're outside. Cool. That's just the way we wanted it, I guess. Can I go in here? What is that? Nothing, I guess. What is going on over here? Nothing.
Company ammo.
Oh, tuna. Keep seeing salt tuna. Is it just tuna but extra salty? Like, what's going on? Oh. Conrad Sadiq. Whoops. Hey. Sorry. Let's
Please
move
don't
the
touch
cat.
anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Like, yeah,
Physical
but
hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I don't think I've been offered the chance to take a bath. I don't know. Your haircuts usually come with free lectures. Relax
So
and clean.
everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Oh, okay.
You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I'm looking to repair my ship. Silas sent me to collect your dues. Oh, he was one of the people. And then prepare my remains for what?
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
I don't like his face. It's very uncanny valley, and it's very off-putting. That's upsetting. Don't like that face. That is a traumatizing face. Yeah, no. That's nope, that's not natural. Your vicar. I got some questions for you. Yeah, what's the
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
If he's in the church, then he's already halfway there. Silas sent me to collect your dues. You don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
Oh. Sounds like a great guy. Yeah.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're
as broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute.
Okay.
I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's a little extreme. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. Drama queen. Can't be too hard on yourself.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see.
It's not like
I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Yeah, just give him an IOU. I don't know.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Alright.
Much obliged.
Cool. Alright, can we use anything? Picks. Cards. That. Put that away. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh, hey. Oh. It's just like dissecting a human. Wow. Checking the computer. Conrad. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset, and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down in his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them off. Out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you're here. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Right on. What the fuck? That seems wildly inappropriate. Cool. Moving on. Right? Wait, I came from over here. So... Okay. Let's explore the rest of this square.
Another day at the cannery.
Goes on. Wow. Okay.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
I guess let's start on the left and work all the way around. There's a big old sign over there. Wanted posters. Brady Cotton. Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution effective immediately for Bert Cotton, former vicar stationed in Edgewater Vicarage, no longer in good standing with Halcyon Branch Order of Scientific Inquiry, at large and dangerous, wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, sedition, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Generous bounty, payable on delivery, must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. So there's another one here. Who's, grounds of unauthorized use of a during time. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, theft, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Wild. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Wanted for destruction of company products, murder of company workers in good standing, vandalism, and unlicensed practice of medicine on sedition criminals. I don't get that last one. I don't get that.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Martin Abernathy.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
What? You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Sorry. I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
You've got the plague? Get away from me, you leper. Oh my god. You should put a sign over your door or something, or at least cover your mouth.
And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give them another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got
do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Wow. I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Oh. What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Okay.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Okay.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
You're taking on an awful risk trusting me.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Okay. Wild. All of this is just gonna be stealing. I can sleep. The bypass jump, that would be for terminals. If I remember that. The bathroom? There's the toilet, okay. Alright.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
You need... yeah, I want money.
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Okay.
That's all I can ask of you.
Okay. Super. Whoa. Okay. There's so much to explore. Gosh, it's overwhelming. What's this? Oh, it's like a bar. Come on. Oh.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
It's like Nuka-Cola. That's fun.
I don't know you.
She's got the same hair. Nice to meet you too. Everyone's so friendly and welcoming in this town.
We don't welcome trouble. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Something going on here that I should know about? I could say, and what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
Really?
Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Has somebody done that?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Well...
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
Okay, this woman is traumatized. Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
You've been scrubbing dishes all of your life.
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Aww. Okay.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
Ugh, I don't like all of these options. This is taking me way longer than it should, but I'm thinking about it.
I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
I don't need to trade, so I'll just go ahead and take off. Okay. Sick. I can't play it. What's this? Oh, that's steel. I don't want to steal. What's this? This is a bed. That's a little bed. And then a little shower. I like it. Very stylish. Very stylish shower. Looks like shit is all over the place. Like, is there water leaking in here? Where's the water leaking from? What? Okay. I should really start heading towards that.
Another day at the cannery.
sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. The next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
How does he even know which worker this guy is? Their names are just cannery worker.
Hmm? Hey, carry on. Huh?
Cool. Intelligent conversations. I really feel like I'm getting somewhere. Oh. Oh. Cool.
Got my sights on you.
Okay. Cool. Cute. Oh, hey. X. Get cartridge, trip blade, weapon parts, armor parts. Woohoo. Oh. Can I? No. Oops. Oh, what? Use these controls to attack and block. Most melee weapons can perform 3 swing combos. All melee weapons can block. Block, attack. Oh, that feels good too. Yeah, but let's switch back to... Actually, do we have any, like, better guns? No, these are all... I guess I should probably go and... I should probably, honestly, go to that workbench. I feel like there was something back here that I wanted to... Some backpack. Cool. Wait, it was back here. Yeah. Oh, but we only have 3, so, save it for something else. Salt tuna, emerald veil. Oh, it's right there. Let's explore the building first. Yes. Notice the Edgewater Saltuna canning facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and save and just quit here. And let's save. Alright, you guys.